Okay, everyone, it's 3 o'clock, so we'll start the presentation. Today, we're going to talk about our new QuietSwing EZ Open Doors. My name is Steve Mitchell. I'm the founder of Noise Bears, and I'm going to be your host for this presentation. I hope you will find it informative. The purpose of the webinar is to introduce an exciting new product we've developed called QuietSwing EZ Open Sound Control Door, and explain why the market needs this door, why we developed it, and to provide some technical information about this product. I always like to start these presentations with our new literature so you're aware of what's available, and we'll have information later in the presentation on how you can get the literature. So, why the need for the EZ Open Door? Noise barriers doors meet ADA requirements for maximum pull force of 5 pounds. Our doors are in compliance with ADA. However, there's a disconnect between the ADA pull force regulation, current sound door acoustic seal systems, and the intent of the ADA regulation. This quote is from the Southeast ADA Center in Atlanta, Georgia. The regulation opening force states that the maximum of 5-pound opening force applies to all accessible doors and gates except fire doors, exterior hinge doors, latch bolts, and other devices that keep doors or gates closed. That is, you have to disengage any hardware or seals before the 5 pounds applies. This would include magnetic seals, which hold the door closed. Another quote from the Southeast ADA Center. The 5-pound maximum applies to the continuous application of force necessary to fully open a door, not the initial force necessary to overcome the door's seal resulting from equal pressure. Latch bolts must be retracted. Other devices that keep doors closed must be disengaged. That's the magnetic seals, prior to measuring the opening force. Such devices like the other door and gate hardware must operate with a maximum 5-pound force, but their operating force is not included in the measure of a door or gate opening force. That's just kind of confusing, we think. What it means is that the force necessary to overcome the grip of magnetic seals does not count toward the maximum pull force of 5 pounds. We're going to show you why that's a problem. Current seal system, in the 1960s, the leading sound control door manufacturer introduced double magnetic sound seals. One seal's on the frame. One seal's on the door that attaches to the frame, and then one is on the frame that engages the door face when the door closes. This design works extremely well by providing 2 positive seals between the frame and the door at the head and jambs. These prevent these areas from being a sound leak. This double magnetic seal system was so successful, other manufacturers emulated. Well, okay, they claim copied it. Copied this idea to such an extent, it's become the standard in the industry. Double magnetic seals are called for via specifications on virtually every sound control door specification we see. But the reality is, the problem with double magnetic seals is that they're very difficult to open, that is, disengaged. This difficulty increases if seals have set in place, such as over a weekend, a school vacation period, or summer break. The door can still open with less than 5 pounds pull force, but one needs to disengage the seals before the door can open. And sometimes with double magnetic seals, particularly if they've had a chance to sit, that becomes very difficult. Now, this problem we're seeing is further exacerbated by taller and wider doors, and we're seeing more and more specifications calling for 42 or 48-inch wide doors, 8 feet high, even 9-foot high doors. So in those cases, you have even more seal surface, and therefore takes a greater force to open those doors. So here's the point. Doors with double magnetic seals can be very difficult to open due to the strength of the seals. In some instances, it can take significant pull or push force to disengage double magnetic seals, far surpassing the intent of the ADA requirement. Now, this is not as significant of an issue on a push side of the door because you can always have a panic exit device to help push the door open, or you can put a shoulder against the door to assist in breaking the seals. However, these are not good methods to rely on. And this is what we want to prevent. We don't want to have a situation where some child or person of weaker stature or an old guy like me just can't get a door open. So this is particularly critical in people spaces. A good way to demonstrate this is what I call the freezer door analogy. Have you ever gone to open your refrigerator or freezer door and you found it very difficult to open? Magnetic seals are holding the door so tightly that you almost need to put your foot against the wall to gain leverage necessary to overcome the seal. That's what we're addressing, the same difficult pull force necessary to disengage magnetic sound seals so that you can open the acoustic door. Now, it doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's aggravating. And in a school or public space, it could be dangerous. So we decided to do something about this because we're seeing more and more applications for sound control doors in people spaces. So the result is this EZ Open Door system we've developed. What it is an enhanced compression seal. It reduces the necessary force to break the magnetic seals to less than 3 pounds. Specifiers now have an acoustic seal solution that's not only in compliance with the ADA door pull force requirement, but within the intent of the regulation as well. Owners and users now have available to them a safe door seal system that does not compromise acoustic performance. So how does it work? Well, we spent well over a year in R&D developing a new compression seal that has just the right amount of compression and release force necessary to overcome the magnetic seal without sacrificing acoustic performance. The EZ Open compression seal is a custom designed silicone seal used with the noise barrier's door frame in conjunction with a magnetic seal on the door leaf. So we still get the benefit of the magnetic seal. We also get acoustic benefit from this compression seal that's on the frame. What happens is when a hardware latch is retracted, the compression seal expands ever so slightly, but enough to overcome the force of the magnetic seal. The seals are now disengaged, so the door can be opened easily with minimal pull force. This is ideal for new sound control doors and can be retrofitted onto existing noise barriers doors supplied since 2018. And this is what it looks like. Here you have the door section on the right for a typical 2.5-inch thick acoustic door. You see the cam lift hinge. The seal, the continuous magnetic seal on the door leaf, engages the frame. That's just like our current design. With this new design, instead of the second magnetic seal on the frame itself, we have a continuous silicone compression seal. And I've got a profile that's just proud of the frame itself that compresses when the door is closed, and then when the latch is retracted, it expands ever so slightly and just pops this door open, just a slightly increase in its size, and it pushes that magnetic seal open. You can see why it took so long to develop, because it had to be just the right thickness and just the right amount of release pressure. So questions we've been addressing about this EZ Open seal system. Why did we do it? Well, clients asked for it. We've had a few instances, not many, but we've had a few instances where people said doors were hard to open because of the magnetic seals. We also believe that the future ADA requirement will be that the initial brake force of the door has got to be limited to the current swing force requirement. Currently, ADA specification only pertains to swing force, not the brake force. We think that's going to change. We think it should change. Why is it called EZ Open? Just because that's what it does. The use of this seal system greatly reduces the pull force necessary to break the seals. So what's its purpose? We're substituting a magnetic seal in the frame to reduce brake force required to move the door away from the magnetic pull of the seals when you initially open the door. So, does it affect acoustic performance? Nope, it doesn't at all, and you're going to see an acoustic performance chart in just a minute. Does the EZ Open Seal affect the swing force of the door? Nope, and we're still in compliance with the ADA requirement of 5 pounds or less. Can the EZ Open Seal be used with standard commercial hardware and closers? The answer is yes. Can the EZ Open Seal be used with wood veneer finish on the doors? And the answer is yes. Let's talk about acoustic performance. So this is the NavLap test data we have for QS51, QuietSwing STC 51 door. This was done at the USG NavLap accredited lab in Libertyville. What we did is we set up a door and with our double magnetic seals, and we tested it, and this are the results we got. We then took the magnetic seal off of the frame and replaced it with this EZ Open Seal and ran the test. So it's done on the same day, same conditions, exact same door leaf, same frame. We didn't even take the frame out of the opening. We just lifted the door off the hinges so we had access to the seals and changed them out. And you see, we actually got at 1600 hertz, we actually got a 1 dB attenuation improvement. So the point is that there is no loss of acoustic performance with the seal system. So the features of this is that it offers a custom designed compression seal that works in conjunction with our magnetic seal to reduce the push-pull force to less than 3 pounds. The QuietSwing EZ Open Seal is compatible with Noise Barrier's QuietSwing STC 45, 4950, and STC 51 2.5-inch thick doors, and our 3.5-inch thick doors. It's designed to work with standard building hardware. It reduces the required force to disengage seals. As you see, we still have guaranteed acoustic performance. All hardware, all seals, and the cam lift hinges are factory supplied and installed, just like our standard door line. Wood veneer finish is available. It's still supplied with our split frame door assembly, which allows installation into existing openings. If the doors have vision panels in them, they are delivered factory glazed. And all doors are tested at independent NavLap approved testing facilities. The best news about the EZ Open Seal system is there's no additional cost for using this seal. So we're not charging any type of premium for this. All we want you to do is get it specified, because it's a good solution for your clients and our clients, and it's just a good thing to do from a safety standpoint. We're particularly want to see this seal system used in people spaces such as studios, performance halls, classrooms, music practice rooms, jury rooms, hospitals, assisted living, conference rooms. You know, you see the list there. These are people spaces where you could have, in cases that could be elderly or handicapped people and children entering these rooms. So when can you specify or use Noise Barrier's QuietSwing EZ Open Door? On any Noise Barrier's STC 45 to 51 doors. It can be retrofitted onto any existing Noise Barrier's doors sold since 2018 if someone's having an issue. It also does work with our STC 52, 54, and 56 3.5-inch thick doors. But prior to releasing this to the market for these door ratings, we want to test the seal in an independent acoustic lab, and then we will be releasing it to the market. So that'll happen sometime this year. As I said before, the current acoustic magnetic seal system can be an impediment to sectors of the population, such as children and teens, elderly individuals, physically impaired individuals. So that's why we're saying people spaces, particularly schools. We're seeing door applications all the way down to grade school age kids. So what are the limitations? This seal system can only be used on a door with a lock set. That is, we need a latch to hold the door closed. In the past, the magnetic seals will hold the door closed. Now, because this compression seal needs to be compressed just a skosh, you have to have a latch. So we don't really see this as a major limitation because probably 98% of all doors we sell now come with latching hardware. And that's it. That's the only limitation to using this door. There's no other limitations. It's the exact same door, exact same frame. Everything that we provide on other doors is just we're changing out this seal and we want to get it specified. So in summary, this is the only acoustic door seal system that addresses concerns about the pull force required to disengage magnetic door seals. There's no additional cost. There's no loss of acoustic performance. It's just easier operation for your clients and users. Noise Barriers offers turnkey capabilities in terms of design consultation. We provide the doors, the frames, the hardware, glazing of many sound control door options, and we offer installation services. We're a true single source turnkey supplier. We also offer technical support personnel and representatives with the experience necessary to assist you in the design, supply, and installation of your sound control door needs. The doors are available with powder paint finish in any standard RAL color, and we can custom match colors. It's available with a wood veneer finish, and we still have the longest warranty in the industry with 5 years for materials. Nothing else about our door design changes, just this one seal. So if you want additional information, please reach out to marketing@noisebarriers.com. If you have questions about the QuietSwing EZ Open Doors, if you want to receive specifications, AutoCAD drawings, budget pricing, if you need information about any Noise Barriers products, or if you want to hear from a sales representative to assist you, please reach out to marketing@noisebarriers.com. And finally, if you have constructive comments about today's presentation, good or bad, please share them with us so we can improve. I know your time is valuable. I'd like to say thank you for attending the webinar concerning our QuietSwing EZ Open Sound Control Doors by Noise Barriers. So thank you for listening.